Hello, my lovelies. It is time for my February wrap-up, so stay tuned. So if this doesn't look like my normal background, it's because I'm currently in a hostel in Rome with Xander and Snicker, and we've been having an amazing time, and we actually are leaving here tomorrow and heading to Florence. But I needed to do my wrap-up for February, and like last month, I didn't read a huge amount just because of all of the traveling stuff, and we're going and seeing and doing, and I'm not really spending any time reading, but I did get a little bit here and there read. So the first thing that I read was The Bone Houses by Emily Lloyd Jones, and this, okay, so we have these children. There's one younger one, and there's like I think she's like 11 maybe, and then a 15-year-old boy, and then like a 17 or 18-year-old girl. And their parents were killed, and they were living with their uncle, and he disappeared. And so they've been taking care of themselves, and their dad was the gravedigger, gravekeeper, whatever, and he kind of passed this down to the eldest daughter, and she's taken this over, and he taught her about bone houses, and these are like essentially reanimated corpses, and when they come back, she has to chop them up and take them to an incinerator pretty much, so they can finally, be put to rest. But this map maker comes along, and he needs a guide into this mountain area where her father has disappeared. And so in order to get the money that she needs to save her house from being taken, because they're like, hey, there's nobody here, no adult here anymore. We're going to take the house if this whatever isn't paid. So in order to make the money that she needs to save the house, she takes the job as a guide, and it was very interesting. It was very cute, and it was sweet, and I gave it 4 stars. The next thing I read was Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and that was really interesting. It felt like Taylor Jenkins Reid has this amazing ability to make her books feel like these are real people and a real story. With Evelyn Hugo, I felt like it was an interview with a real celebrity, and with Daisy Jones and the Six, I felt like I was listening to a podcast about this band, and it was really interesting. And it was pretty much the rise and the fall of Daisy Jones and the Six, and it definitely gave Fleetwood Mac vibes for sure, and I very much enjoyed it, and I gave it 4 stars as well. So the next thing I read was Better Than the Movies by Lynn Painter. This was my coffee buddy read, and I did an exclusive vlog for them. And this follows a girl who, her mother has passed away, and her big connection with her mom was watching all of these great cheesy rom-coms. And she kind of wants this rom-com kind of life, this meet cute, all of this. And when this boy that she had a crush on for a long time comes back to town, she is determined to arrange this meet cute, to have this rom-com kind of moment. And she gets the help of Wes, who's like the annoying neighbor boy that's always pranking her, and it's obvious from the very beginning, like, okay, it's going to be Wes, duh. And was funny how long it took her to figure that out. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, and all of the movie references and stuff. And I'm giving that one 4 stars too. And then the last thing that I completed was Thornhedge by T. Kingfisher. This is like sort of a take on Sleeping Beauty. But it's not about the princess or the prince or anything like that. This follows Toadling. And she is a changeling, or she was a human that was swapped out for a changeling. And she became sort of like this toad shifting fairy, or sort of fairy. And the one that she was swapped with, she was tasked to gift her with the ability to not cause harm. And things didn't go the way that they were supposed to, and now it's her duty to keep this princess from causing harm. And it was really interesting. I expected it to be like, you know, maybe a 4 star, but really I think it's more of a 3.5 star. I did enjoy it, but I don't know that I would actually read it again. Okay, so those are all the books. I've only read 4 books in February. Hopefully in March I'll be able to get a lot more read. But yeah, have you guys read any of them? Did you like them? Did you not? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!